Hello dear students, today we will derive the expression of electric field due to electric dipole at any point. For this, you need the expression of electric field due to electric dipole at an axial point and also the expression of electric field at an equatorial point due to electric dipole. So, first of all, we will draw the diagram. Suppose this point A and B be the 2 points where minus q and plus q is forming a dipole. Suppose twice A be the dipole length. Let O be the midpoint. Let P be the point where we will find the expression of electric field. So let the distance of the point P from O be R. What we can do, we can now resolve it into two. Let theta be the angle made here. We can resolve the dipole into two components. One is perpendicular and another one is along the direction. So if we resolve it into along the direction, that means say it will be A1 and it will be B1. Here if we rotating it by theta angle, the point P will lies in the axial point. Similarly, if we rotate it in this direction, say it will be B2, A2. Then here we can find for A2, B2, the P lies in the equatorial point. Okay. Now here the dipole can be resolved into two components. What are those? Say first one be A1, B1, which is in axial position. Second one is A2, B2, which will be in equatorial position. Okay. Now let E1 be the electric field for the dipole A1, B1. So the expression of electric field will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by r cube. Now the question is the direction of electric field in case of axial line will be like this. Say it will be E1. It will directed along the direction of dipole, and in case of equatorial point, the direction of electric field is in the direction of dipole. That means in this direction, in the opposite direction of dipole. That means it will be E2. Okay, because here it will be minus q and it will be plus q. In that case, the electric field will be positive to negative. So the E2 will be in this direction. Let E be this one be E with the net electric field. Suppose alpha be the angle made with alpha be the angle between E and E1. Okay, that means the net electric field and the E1. So what we can write, E1 will be, it will be 2p by r cube cos theta if we resolve it, and it will be in the direction of OP, along OP direction. In a similar way, we can write E2 E2 will be 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught P by r cube sine theta, and it will be directed along OA2, that means in this direction. So here we can apply the triangle of vector. So the resultant electric field E will be E1 plus E2. So what we can write, we can mod over E1 square plus E2 square, and the cos part will be 0 because the angle made between E1 and E2 is 90 degree. So we can put the value of E1 and E2. Let this be equation 1 and this one be equation 2. So if we put the value 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught 2p by r cube cos theta whole square plus 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by r cube sine theta whole square. If we take out common 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, then p by r cube under root, there will be 4 cos square theta plus sine square theta, which can be written as 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught p by r cube 3 cos square theta plus 1. Okay, and this is the ultimate expression for electric field at any point, that means which makes angle theta with the dipole. So this one is the ultimate expression for electric field. Now what will be the direction? For direction, alpha is equals to it will be E2 by E1. Okay, it will be tan alpha is equal to E2, this one is E2 divided by this one is E1. So what we can write, if we put the value of E2 and E1 here, we will get half tan theta. So hence tan alpha is equals to half tan theta. So from here we also get the angle in terms of theta, where theta is known angle for us. So here is the ultimate expression for electric field due to an electric dipole. Student, you understood the derivation process. So if there is any further queries, you can comment below. Thank you.